people, how you all doing? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. It is Sandra here, and I am back again with another video that is from Charlie Kirk. Okay, so this says Charlie Kirk, school student who supports Hamas. Huh? Okay, let's get into this.
But it seems, do you agree Iran's an evil?
I think that my
Oh, the little hesitancy? Is Iran and Saudi Arabia both enemies of the West?
No, I don't believe
Wow.
that at all.
So Iran funding Hamas and Hezbollah is what? Would you say that? Good?
I think that
Iran is the number one terrorist funder
I
in the
think
world.
the Palestinian people and the Lebanese people have the right to defend themselves from Israel.
Hamas is not defending themselves.
Yes,
They're
they
a
are.
terrorist organization targeting Jews,
they were
launching rockets into this nation state of Israel every single day.
Sorry.
Hamas is not Palestinian. Hamas and Hezbollah are terrorist organizations that are committed to the complete and total destruction of the rightful nation state of Israel.
That's completely untrue. Hamas has repeatedly expressed acceptance of the two-state solution on the Okay, well, the terrorism that Hamas and Hezbollah are responsible for pales in comparison with the terrorism that Israel and the United States carry out on a regular basis.
Can I ask a question?
And furthermore, you say you're against wealth redistribution. So what do you think about billions of dollars of American taxpayers' money going to Israel
You mean
every year?
they buy U.S. weapons, there's not direct aid. Let me ask you a question. What happens to the families of terrorists in Palestine? Let's say there's a suicide bomber in the streets of Jerusalem. Did you know that there's a pay-for-slay policy where Palestinian families get a check every single month if they kill Jews? Did you know that? The Palestinian Authority, which Hamas is governed under because Israel, in the pursuit of peace, retreated from Hamas. Did Israel give up Hamas, yes or no?
The Palestinian Authority governs the West Bank.
What happened to the Gaza Strip? Did Israel used to occupy it, true or false?
Israel continues to occupy Gaza.
It's controlled by the terrorist state of Hamas. It used to be functioning factories. It used to be rolling hills and vineyards. And the Hamas, the terrorists, took it over.
That's completely untrue.
And built terror tunnels and launched rockets.
Hamas.
As soon as Hamas was democratically elected, Israel immediately imposed a crippling blockade.
The PA is democratically elected?
No,
Hamas is an international prescribed terror organization. Hamas is an international prescribed terror organization.
Sorry?
Hamas is an internationally prescribed terror organization.
No, it's not actually.
Yes, it is.
It's prescribed by a handful of Western countries, which support
including
Israel.
the one that you're in.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't uncritically
Intelligence
support the UK
agencies
government.
which are designed to serve the people of this country in America have prescribed Hamas. That should raise serious questions in your head as to whether or not you should be supporting them.
I don't place limited faith in the intelligence services who said Iraq had weapons of mass destruction.
Okay, well, that's a completely separate topic of conversation.
Well, no,
that was UN's weapons inspectors who said
you're defending
Iraq
the
had...
intelligence services.
That were UN weapons inspectors was Iraq who said they had weapons of mass
The
destruction.
UN weapons inspectors, no,
Yes.
they didn't.
Yes, they did.
The UN
At the
weapons
time.
inspectors said Iraq did not have WMD.
John
so you're
Nefertiti,
supporting
who was the head of the UN's
Iraq war
weapons
now.
inspection.
So you say you're in favour of limited government, but you support the invasion of Iraq.
No, we're not even talking about that. We're talking about Hamas. Okay, you have just voiced support for Hamas and Hezbollah.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
You
I
actually did.
Are
they a terrorist organization, yes or no?
Yeah, they've carried out acts of terror,
Let's just
but
watch
as I
some
said,
videos of the Iron
the acts
Dome
of terror that they've
intercepting
carried
rockets.
out pale in comparison with the acts of terror that Israel and the United States
Can you tell me
routinely
why the
carry
PA
out.
fund gives money to the terrorist
I don't
families?
support the PA. I've
Who
never
do you
defended...
support, Iran or?
No, I support human beings who are struggling for their right
Then
to
you
live
should
in
hate
dignity
Iran
and
because
peace.
Iran murders human beings that are gay and they throw them off the top of buildings. You should hate Iran.
Yeah, I don't support the Iranian government, but neither do I support Saudi Arabia, which is supported by the West.
So we actually don't support Saudi that much either here. So.
Okay, and I also don't support a war against Iran, which you guys seem to.
Well, we do support sanctions and not sending them billions of dollars. So when Iran says,
which is not limited government, by the way.
So can I ask,
sanctions against Iran?
Hang on a second. Who? So in the when the president of Iran comes out and says, "I want to wipe Israel off the map,"
He doesn't actually say that.
the Ayatollah Khamenei said that.
Ahmadinejad actually said that.
Sorry, if you look at his statement,
Burn the American flag is regularly seen on
there's a difference
TV.
between rhetoric and action. There's all sorts of inflammatory rhetoric, including
So we
from
just
the
don't
West.
trust the words
So
of
let
the
me
president
kind
of
of
Iran.
say two quick things. First of all, Ayatollah Khamenei, the head of Iranian's theocratic construction, essentially part of government, and the former president Ahmadinejad said death to Israel, death to the West, death to America multiple times. How do they act on it? Because you said it's just words. They give billions to Hamas. They give billions to Hezbollah. They support the bombing of Israeli children. They give money to PA that funds and incentivizes terrorist behavior. They refuse to condemn Hamas and Hezbollah any time under UN resolutions, ever. They refuse to ever vote and say this is wrong. They actually fund BDS resolutions all across the world. They're outwardly anti-Semitic, not to mention outwardly anti-gay, anti-Christian, anti-Western. And finally, why does Iran want nuclear weapons so bad? Why? Because they want to act on their words to destroy Israel, destroy the West, destroy America. Iran is the fundamentally biggest and most sinister evil of everybody in this room, and if you have sympathy for it, I wonder why.
Okay, so
Whoa, I sat through that. So this young man here he needs to, I don't know what he needs. He needs to go under Charlie and get coached, because I feel like he is a passionate person. You know, when he learns about something, when he believes in something, he could passionately stand by it. And I mean, it could come in handy if you're passionate about something that is factual. Okay, because you see him going on and on and on about how everyone was saying, not just Charlie, not just the other guy on the panel, even the audience, even the people who were in the audience, they were all opposing to what he was saying. And he kept on saying, it's untrue without a backup. You know, like, if Charlie says, oh, something you're saying is untrue, he's gonna give you like a backup. He's gonna give you a reason why he says that. But he just kept on going, it's untrue without a backup. And then I'm just like, he doesn't know. Like, I don't know, to be honest, because I don't want to believe that people who do not have like substantial knowledge about things would openly come and share such shaky and limited knowledge about things. Like, you would never catch me talking about like Hamas, Palestine, Israel. You would never catch me doing that, because I'm no Charlie Kirk. You need to go down lots of years, histories, in order to stand and really fight for what you believe in and what you've researched and what you know. It's not surface level. It's not something you hear. You don't use hearsay to enter such a sensitive conversation. It's weak. Doing that is really weak and questionable if you're a college student, to be honest, because then I'm just questioning, like, how do you read and how do you study for exam? Because you cannot even dedicate so much time into like really understanding the cause you want to stand for. It's weak, to be honest, and that's all I have to say about this. And yeah, that's about it. But I would love to know what you all think about this. Definitely, you guys know how we do it. Please do engage me. Do tell me what you think about this down in the comment box. I'm really gonna appreciate it. But we have come to the very end of today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me. Let us all keep on staying safe and healthy, and upon to the very next one. Hopefully we do get here to see. And bye, people.